Hello there.
Hey. Please have a seat. Please have a seat. We'll get started.
I will.
The robot's just going to follow you over.
Hey, Bob.
Right, there you are. Hi. So, first up, how's it going? How's NILF treating you?
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm back in India. It's good to be back here. You know, I've been dozens of times. I used to have an office in Chennai, but it's always good to be back in Mumbai.
All right. Please tell us, have there been any sessions that you particularly enjoyed? Any sessions you're particularly looking forward to on day 3?
Well, you know, I delivered the keynote this morning on the future of technology and the way technology is going to integrate into our world. It was fun for me to be here. I only got in last night, so you know, I didn't catch the rest of the conference, but I have been watching the news stream. You know, obviously I saw Oliver from UBS and others talking about that. You know, so yeah, I've been watching some of the Nasscom news stream, come over Twitter, and it sounds like a great opportunity, great event.
All right, so one of the key themes this year, of course, is disruption. If I could ask you to just break it down and simplify it, what does disruption really mean?
If you look at the last 250 years, we've seen technology continuously disrupt the way we live and the way we work. You know, even if you go back to the 1800s, the steam machine was very disruptive technology in the textile industry, for example. So, you know, textile workers revolted against steam machines, and we called them Luddites because of their fictitious leader, General Ludd. So, you know, 250 years ago, we're still talking about technology disruption. Ultimately, what it means is that you know, you have a displacement of industries, a displacement of skill sets. You have new industries emerge based on this technology, and there's a shift in sort of the power play and the dynamics. More recently, though, over the last 50, 60 years, these disruptions have increasingly been consumer focused, so technologies that impact our daily lives. You know, the electronics, radio, television, but more recently, internet, social media, and you know, the smartphone as examples. So, disruption is becoming increasingly personal these days.
Right, sir. Now, back to the conference on the whole. If I could ask you to sum up NILF 2016, this entire conference, I know you just came in last night, but if you could just sum it all up in one word for me, what would that one word be?
Optimism, I guess. You know,
Can you elaborate on that?
I'm largely optimistic about this future and what we have. Even though it will be disruptive, I'm a big fan of the future. I can't wait to get there.
Speaking of the future, is this your first time being interviewed by a robot, sir?
No, it's not. I actually did an event at Singularity University where Ray Kurzweil and I spoke on the same stage, but Ray Kurzweil was there in the form of a robot, or you know, in a teleoperated robot at least. So I think we just got to get used to robots in our life. One thing I will say is we have Alexa at home. And my 6-year-old son, Amazon Echo, you know, my 6-year-old son, I train him to speak to Alexa like a normal person. So, for example, he says good night to Alexa, and Alexa says, good night, Thomas, don't let the bed bugs bite, and things like that, you know. And so I do believe we're going to have to interact with technologies like this in our daily life. And I'm training my kids that this should be part of our regular life, and it doesn't mean we should drop our niceties and politeness just because we're talking to a robot.
So someday when this robot interviews your kids, it'll be nothing new for them at all. They'll just be so used to it.
Yeah. You know, for them, technology like this is just part of life's experience. It's not new. They don't see it as new. They don't see it as disruptive. They just see it as life.
Thank you so much for talking to us, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time. Let's do a virtual handshake before you go.
No problem.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.